And Mayuresh, do stay on with us just to get a sense for our viewers of what exactly transpired. This is a tragedy that took place, that unfolded earlier this morning at about 8:44 when that aircraft carrying Ajit Pawar and 4 others went down. This happened at the Baramati airstrip. This is a tabletop airstrip, and here are some challenges when it comes to landing on tabletop runways is concerned. The fact that there are cliffs around, the overrun makes that particular runway a little difficult to land on. What sometimes happens is that it makes undershoot or overshoot fatal, which is perhaps what happened in this case as well. There is also some amount of misjudgment or room for misjudgment as far as the depth of the runway goes. That blends with the horizon. That makes it difficult for the pilot and the first officer to try and gauge the height and eventually land. Is that something that happened in this case? We don't know just yet. There is no instrument landing system visual or that's available as far as the Baramati airstrip is concerned, which is why they had to rely on manual landing only. Sometimes when there is fog, when the visibility is low, that heightens error risk. But as far as this particular case goes, we know that visibility wasn't an issue, at least initially for the pilots, that the visibility as put forth by the ATC was at least about 3 kilometers. There is also a narrow error window speed, the descent speed, the touchdown, all of that must be very, very precise. Even a 1/10th margin is something that could be fatal. Again, is that something that happened in this particular case or not? Only investigation will tell us. Weather multiplier can also be a concern, can also be a challenge. Fog, like I said, low visibility, or wind and wind speeds, that can destabilize the final approach. That can wear the aircraft away from the runway to another side. Is that what happened in this case? Is that why it ended up a few meters away from the runway and not on the airstrip? That's something that the DGCA and the AAIB will be looking into. My colleagues continue getting us more details of what exactly is transpiring there. Mayuresh, in Baramati is where we're going to be seeing several dignitaries come and pay their respects tomorrow as well. The family is still coming to terms with what exactly transpired. Have you been able to get in any word from the Pawar family?
No, we did try to speak with the Pawar family, but right now they are not basically speaking or not answering the calls. In the visuals also, we can clearly see that what exactly is their condition, and one can understand when you lose this kind of a personality like Ajit Pawar, who is like a kind of after Sharad Pawar, everyone used to consider Ajit Pawar who will be handling the party along with the family also. And if you are losing such kind of a person in such tragic incident, so certainly the families right now, I will say that they are completely shattered right now. But yes, most of the party leaders of Ajit Pawar's faction have reached Baramati. Most of them have met the family. Even Maharashtra CM, Maharashtra Governor, even Deputy CM Deputy CM Eknath Shinde also met Sunetra Pawar at their residence in Baramati. As I told you that right now the mortal remains have been kept at Vidya Pratishthan ground.
Yes.
Late in the night, the mortal remains will be taken to Ajit Pawar's ancestral house, which is Ratewadi, which is a few kilometers away from Baramati. And then again in the morning, they will be brought for the final rites at the same ground, Vidya Pratishthan. Back to you.
Right, Mayuresh, do stay on with us. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates as they're trickling in from Maharashtra. This is a loss and a void that not only Maharashtra is facing, but politics of the entire country is going to face. And that's the kind of sentiment that has come across from politicians cutting across party lines. Ajit Pawar, known as Dada, unfortunately passed away this morning at the age of 66. Condolences pouring in. We've been getting you stories of what exactly transpired, voices of those who are sharing the family's grief in this moment. We'll try and piece together what exactly happened when the plane went down as well, and what these questions really are, which need to be answered before finding out what happened, what the truth of this entire tragedy is. We'll get you all of that and much more, but for now, it's time for a quick break.